Imagine you're 30. You've saved $45,000. You're tired of paying $1,900 a month to rent. Your parents say you're throwing money away. Your friends say you need to build equity. So you buy. The house costs $450,000. You put down your $45,000. You finance the rest at 6.8%. Your mortgage comes out to roughly $2,650 per month. Then you add taxes, insurance, and HOA. All in, that's about another $900. Your total monthly housing cost? Roughly $3,550. You just increased your housing expense by about $1,650 per month. But you feel proud, because this isn't rent, this is equity, right? Let's fast forward 4 years. You've spent around $170,000 on housing. Your home is now worth about $480,000. Your remaining mortgage balance is roughly $378,000. So your equity? Around $102,000. That feels like progress. Now let's run a quiet alternative. If you had kept renting at $1,900 and invested the $1,650 monthly difference into an index fund earning 8%, after 4 years, that monthly investing would grow to roughly $95,000. Now take your original $45,000 down payment. Invest that at the same 8%. It becomes about $61,000. Total liquid wealth? Roughly $156,000. Compare that to $102,000 in home equity. That's a gap of more than $50,000. And here's the part that matters. The $156,000 is liquid. The $102,000 is locked inside walls. This is where people get uncomfortable, because we've been taught one very emotional sentence. Rent is throwing money away. But owning throws money away too, just in quieter ways. Every year, roughly 5% of a home's value is lost to unrecoverable costs. Property taxes, maintenance, insurance, mortgage interest, opportunity cost of your down payment. On a $450,000 house, that's about $22,500 per year. That money does not build equity. It's simply the cost of occupying the property. Same category as rent. The difference is psychological. Rent feels temporary. Ownership feels like investing, even when part of it isn't. Now let's talk appreciation. Most people assume homes grow like stocks. Historically, housing returns average about 1% above inflation per year in real terms. Stocks around 7% real returns. Very different compounding engines. Housing is stable. Markets compound. Then there are transaction costs. When you sell a $450,000 home, real estate commissions alone can run 5 to 6%. That's roughly $22,000 to $27,000 gone immediately. If you move within 5 to 7 years, those costs can erase much of your appreciation. And maintenance? Some years are quiet. Then 1 year hits. Roof, HVAC, water heater. Suddenly $25,000 disappears. Renters call maintenance. Owners call their savings account. Now let's be clear, this is not an anti-homeownership speech. Buying makes sense when rent is high relative to home prices, you plan to stay 7 to 10 years minimum, you've already maxed tax-advantaged accounts, and you consciously value stability. But buying at 30 because it feels right, that's not a strategy. That's momentum. A house is primarily a lifestyle decision. It becomes a strong financial decision only under specific conditions. The real mistake isn't buying. The real mistake is assuming ownership automatically builds wealth. Wealth is built by capital that compounds efficiently. Sometimes that's a home. Sometimes it's an index fund. Sometimes it's flexibility. The adult question isn't, am I throwing money away renting? The adult question is, what are my unrecoverable costs in each scenario? And which option grows my net worth more over the next decade? Buying young isn't automatically smart. Buying strategically is. Decide with math, not pressure, not pride, and definitely not Instagram keys.